actually high maintenance? The Large Hadron Collider, the International Space Station, a YouTube channel with more than 400 videos. Oh God. So I've gotten a couple of requests lately to talk about high maintenance women. IzzyBuzz says, I'm often regarded as high maintenance by a lot of friends. However, I don't see it. The only thing that could be classified as high maintenance is that I have anxiety and clinical stress. Why is it that people who have a lot of emotions are regarded as high maintenance females and therefore less desirable? Kat Ann asks, can you talk about women who are considered high maintenance in a relationship compared to others who aren't? This idea of high maintenance women is all over pop culture and the media. And when I think of high maintenance women, my mind goes back to 1989 because I am old. One of the most famous scenes in When Harry Met Sally is Sally's order at the restaurant. She wants a chef salad with the oil and vinegar on the side, and she wants apple pie a la mode, and she wants the pie heated beforehand with the ice cream on the side. And by the way, can I get strawberry ice cream instead of vanilla? And if you don't have strawberry ice cream, I'd like whipped cream instead, but only if it's real. If it's not real, I don't want anything at all except for the pie, but not heated. Now that's what I call high maintenance a la mode. I'm not looking at anybody. From that salad dressing on the side pop cultural perspective, high maintenance women are essentially those who know exactly what they want in certain regards and will vocalize their displeasure if they don't get it. In some instances, you could call that spoiled, but in others, you could call that just, well, knowing what you want. Yet it isn't enough to just dislike or dismiss high maintenance women. We've developed all sorts of labels to precisely categorize the kind of difficult woman we're dealing with. Is she a bridezilla? A fashionista who gets ready in 2 hours minimum? One of those picky vegans we all know is just in it for the weight loss? Is she a trophy wife? Or one of those crazy demanding tiger moms? And to be sure, each of these high maintenance stereotypes has potentially unsavory qualities, such as being a real jerk to people while planning your wedding, or living beyond your financial means in order to be in fashion, or being an overly demanding parent. But what does being a woman have to do with any of this? Why is this stereotype so feminine gendered? I think it has to do with two primary things. Outspoken women being considered unfeminine and threatening, and the historic dismissal of feminine emotions as invaluable and frivolous. And this is not an excuse for bad or inconsiderate behavior, which I don't even consider being high maintenance, but rather just being a low-grade human. Nor does this explain away anxious attachment in relationships where you do set unrealistically high expectations and need continual validation in order to feel secure. Because that has nothing to do with being a high maintenance woman. That has to do with human psychology regardless of gender. But at its core, I think the answer to IzzyBuzz and Kat Ann's original question of why high maintenance women are considered undesirable is that for better or worse, these women are navigating the world on their own terms. And that's a pretty high maintenance concept for our culture to process, because up until quite recently, women have been expected to simply accept the feminine role handed to them and just be girls that hang, you know? Super low maintenance. I don't need to vote. Pfft, whatever. Jobs, schmobs. I mean, it's just my uterus. It's valuable. Yeah. Cool. Who wants a beer?